everyone, I'm Heather Askinosie with Energy Muse. And a lot of people have been asking, hey, what do I do to get ready for the new year? What is the best way to bring in the most maximum energy on January 1st? So here's some tips and some things you can do and consider before we move into 2018. I know a lot of people like to clean their house, make sure all the floors are clean, make sure all your bed sheets have been changed, just make sure that the overall house is clean. But then we also want to do the spiritual Feng Shui aspect where we clean the energy of our house. So before 2018, it's really, really important. Open up the windows, pull up the shades, let the sun in, and you definitely want to go through and sage your house. So if you don't have a copy of Crystal Muse, highly suggest getting it because on page 32 there is a prayer that was given to me by a Native American medicine man that is very, very powerful that you want to say to cleanse and purify your house. And just so you know, it's on page 32. It starts, great creator, the four powers of the universe, and all my relations and good spirits in nature. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk around your house counterclockwise, burning the sage with some abalone underneath, and you're going to make sure that you're saying this out loud, and you're going to walk around your house. So basically you do counterclockwise because that's taking out the energy. However, if you have a different belief system and you want to do it a different way, always trust yourself. That's just what we're suggesting in the book. So another thing to do, because this is a deeper clean, this is like clearing out 2017. After you've done that, you want to go through the house and you want to make sound in all the corners. So why do you care about the corners? Because energy will get stuck in corners. So it's very important after you've saged your house that you go through and you bring the sound in all the corners in every single room. I will open up all the cupboards in my kitchen. I open up my closet doors, everywhere. Sound, sound, sound. For those of you that want to go to the next level, not that you have to, I'm just giving you the information. What I like to do is I will find something on YouTube, or I have a CD that chants the word Om over and over and over again. That's a purifying sound. I will put that on in my house when I'm not there. I hit play and I have that going on to purify and cleanse the house. So if you have any mantras or prayers or anything that you believe in, there's some great things online. Just pull up clearing mantras and you put them on repeat and you have that sound vibration going on as much as you possibly can to clear out the energy. For those of you that like to work with incense, sandalwood, amazing incense, frankincense, copal. What I like to do after I've done all the cleansing is I will go through my house now clockwise, and I will use Palo Santo or sweetgrass or an incense of like rose or anything that I want to go in that I'm bringing in love, happiness. So when you clear energy, you want to make sure that you bring in energy. I'll visualize light. I'll walk through my house and say, please, to the angels, whatever your belief system is, higher power, all that knowing, God, Jesus, whatever, Allah, whatever you want to say, you bring in the energy and just say, fill this space with love, light, and happiness. So use your intuition. A lot of people are like, hey, great, I know this is a little bit time consuming, but if you want to clear out the 2017, it's probably one of the best investments of time. If you do have the time, it'd be great to take a salt bath. We have a lot of different baths that are in our book that have, you could throw in some sage, some people put in lavender essential oils, but you want to take a purifying bath before New Year's Day. And you want to make sure that when you're in the bath, you dunk your head under the water. And it's almost like you get all the water and you see yourself purifying 2017. If you do not have a bath, get some kind of salt scrub, add some lavender oil and scrub your body with this all over and take a shower and seeing everything being purified. So taking that kind of bath is really, really good. I know a lot of people like to go to the spa. Some people will go and get these scrubs done where it's like scrubbing all the energy, dead energy off your body. So taking the time to do that is very, very important. A lot of people, there's so many different traditions, but a lot of people feel that on January 1st, you want to get all this like house cleaning stuff done, because on January 1st, you don't want to sweep, you don't want to wash your hair, you want to let the energy of the first of the year really just sit and penetrate. When I was in Hawaii many, many years, there was a Buddhist man that I met, and what he suggested is doing 108 sun salutations on New Year's Day. And what that did is it cleared the past, and it helped to align you with the energy of the universe to bring that frequency into your body, mind, body, and spirit. Doing that practice, you don't have to, you could do it very, sometimes it could take a half an hour. For those of you, sometimes it might take less, sometimes it might take an hour. There's no rush in it, but you're really kind of getting in alignment with your breath, and you're bringing in the energy. So the whole thing about the first, or if you're doing this, or you're doing the lunar new year, which comes a little bit afterwards, is holding the intention. Having a crystal, having one crystal that holds the intention of your space. So what do we do all these rituals for the new year? We do them because we want to take enough time to create the space, to set the stage of what we want to be empowered to create in the following year. So why do we do rituals? Because rituals take time, and movement helps the brain to reprogram. And that's why I love cleaning out my closet at the end of the year, even though it's like nails on a chalkboard, because I'm like, oh, there's so many things stuffed in the closet, and there's so many things I packed in. It forces me to go through and let go and get clean. And I am telling you, one of the most rewarding things that you can do is when you open up your closet and there's clothes that have been gone and there's clutter that's been gone and it is clean, that is like, you'll feel like a new person. So if you could only do a couple things and you don't have the time, cleanse your space, get it ready, pick a crystal ally, and make sure that you write down your intentions for the new year. Just take the time to set the stage. What do you want? Know that you are empowered to create your reality. Yeah, is life gonna throw you some curveballs? Absolutely, it always does. But if you have your intention and you have your goals and you have your mindset already set, then you always have a place to go back to reset your state. So I wish you the best in 2018. These are some simple tools. We'll talk more about it when we get closer to the Chinese New Year, on maybe some Feng Shui things to do with orange peels and how you cleanse your floors with certain herbs and things like that. But going into this 2018, let's start with some simple techniques. Please check out Crystal Muse. There's amazing rituals here on how to cleanse your environment. And if you are doing any work with crystals or anything, that is your #1 priority. You gotta cleanse your environment, you gotta cleanse your crystals, you gotta have an intention, and you gotta program them. So simple things create great, great results. Wishing you the best 2018 ever. Use the tools, that's why we have them, and see what kind of results are rendered for you in that amount of time. Small investment for big rewards. Thank you. Namaste.